and transform the excuses to action, let's bring on a very special guest coming up next on Let's Talk. Dr. Samir, it's such a pleasure to have you on the Uma Show.
Thank you, Uma.
And we are discussing one of my favorite topics today, and that's fitness.
We're ready for it.
Ready for it. Well, we all know what fitness is, but what, according to you, is the definition of fitness?
Well, a definition, there's no one definition to fitness. Obviously, everyone has their own ways of defining fitness. I mean, how you see fitness is different than anybody else. But according to me, I think the definition of fitness, it should be something which is basically not just about going to a gym, or not just about like, I want to look good kind of thing. It should be part of everything, that is to like a well-being and part of a lifestyle. It has to be something which has to have a feel-good factor, feel strong, feel nice, and of course, going to gym and maintaining that is very, very important.
So it's an overall well-being, basically.
Overall well-being, exactly. That's what it is about.
Absolutely. Talking about gym, we all at one point in our lives like to join gym and go to the gym regularly. But we have so many questions about it. My main question is, and I'm sure a lot of my viewers would like to know, what should we do first, cardio or weight training?
Well, it depends on what is your goal. So, if a person is looking at doing kind of losing weight, and obviously he would definitely want to choose a cardio. And if somebody is looking into hypertrophy, which is like getting into bodybuilding phase or getting into gaining some muscle mass or anything, he does not want to get on that treadmill there and then exhaust his energy. So it depends on what is your goal. But what I would always suggest is always get into, obviously the most important thing is get on the treadmill up there or any of those cardio machines as a warm-up. You do that. If you're a strength trainer, you go and do the warm-up, and then you do the cool-down phase. So you've covered the cardio aspect, which is very, very important. And then in between, you do certain exercise. But if you're looking at purely doing, losing weight, spend a good amount of time on the cardio machines, and then you come and do a circuit training or whatever that is required. But it's all on what is your goal, what you want to achieve.
Most women have one question is about weight training. If we weight train and if we pick up heavy weights, will we become muscular?
No, it's actually, there's nothing called like, women will become muscular. I think it's basically based on three things, which is obviously the genetics, which is the first thing. Two is obviously the gender. And the third is the intensity of workout. So genetically, we're talking about obviously the men. It depends on the muscle fibers, which there is a fast twitch fibers and a slow twitch. So men generally tend to have this a lot more. So obviously that's why they're able to put on more muscle. And women generally don't, even if they have to lift weight, unless they push, they get into some competition phase, then it's a different story. It's got nothing to do with like, I think pushing weight is an important element because it helps in keeping your muscles active, and you need your muscles to take you to different places or to be functionally very strong.
Well, personally, I'm a big fan of weight training, and I really don't. I have decent muscles.
Well, that's why I said, I should be learning a lot now from you. Give me that one.
I get inspired by your magazine. What's your take on supplements and protein shakes?
Supplements and protein shakes are marketed very well. Often people go there, they buy, pay a fortune to get all of that, and they just are carried away by the person who's trying to promote them. You don't actually need protein and supplements just because you're going to the gym and all, because naturally it is available in all those natural foods and fruits and vegetables, whatever you have, or the fish or chicken. And unless you are documented or if you have a prescription of you're deficient of certain vitamins or nutrients, and then you could go in for those additional supplements. But yes, as in for somebody who's going to the gym and who's training or a sports personalities and thing, for them it does make, because they have to have some sort of a protein. They need to have certain things. It's not about just getting one protein, or they need to have protein, the branched chain amino acid, which is BCAAs, glutamines and everything, which is needed for the recovery process.
Right.
Yes.
Very important question again. If you want to choose a personal trainer for yourself, what is the right way to go about it?
This is a very important question because You go to the gym, you look at the trainer, you see, okay, this guy's muscular. That's what many people tend to do. It's about, if you know it, if your personal trainer is going to help you achieve your goal, then you've got the right one. But obviously, for the first time, you don't know whether it's going to help you achieve. But there are certain things which a lot of the trainers, they don't. Our personal experiences, and I know I like to do a little bit of a research on this, and this part of the world, I've noticed that is that if you go to any gym and you get a membership, and if your trainer does not do the simple PAR-Q, which is PAR-Q is like, physical activity readiness questionnaire, where he understands you are ready for it or not, or whether, if he does not ask you questions where what is your goal, and he doesn't spend time in understanding your goal, then that's one of the signs that you don't have the right person.
Okay.
Two is that obviously, if somebody's going to, obviously, you've got the right trainer, but then again, you need a trainer who's going to make you love that. Who's going to help you make this as a part of your lifestyle, not just trying to pressurize you and get you, that you think next day, oh my God, I'm going to go through this whole process again. I don't like this. It's good. They make you feel or get that little bit of sweet pain, which is a good sign. But then I think it's very important whenever you choose the right trainer that they understand what you want, not what they want. So that's the best ways you can judge is a good trainer or not.
Thank you, Dr. Samir, for coming on the show and really giving us so much information about fitness.
My pleasure.
Hope this helps you as much as it has helped.